When preparing the meetings with investors, usually I have an introductory slide deck, which should be shorter than 10 minutes, where I cover the important points. But a good presentation is essential, necessary, but not sufficient condition. And the real interest is won in the Q&A part. If you can answer the questions satisfactorily, you already win. But if you have already material to the questions that they ask that you can take out, you definitely win. So what I did over the years that I accumulated all the important questions that are coming during the meetings, and now I have a document or a slide that answers those, and it really blows their mind.
Depend on the person you have in front of you, but mainly you should know your company by heart, because they can be very picky, and usually they are very picky. They go quite deep in the details, financial in particular, but not only. They are interested if you know your development, where you are in your development, what is the cost of your product if we are talking about goods, what is your monthly burn rate, etc., etc.
One big success factor for our meetings with investors was to be well prepared. Not only with the presentation material, so all of the slides, typical slides, and trying to answer all the arguments or questions that they would have, but in our case, very importantly, the demos. Our technology was based very much on things that were not available in the market yet, so we needed to demonstrate that it actually worked, existed and worked. So we put a lot of effort into preparing good demos for all of those events, all of the meetings. We did that throughout the 7 years.
In our case, it's a sports goods. So people like to touch, feel, try, understand the mechanism of the product. It's about feeling. Even if we have the opportunity, we bring the investor on slopes with us.
The mistake that we see is in their presentations or in selling the company, there is a huge tech focus and very little business focus. So in a slide deck of 10 slides, very often there will be 5 or 6 slides on the technology, on the advantages of the technology, and very, very little on the business. So if I can offer any advice, it will be please put in numbers.